Welcome to sunny Weymouth on the south coast of England. Well, it's not quite sunny today. It normally is down here in Weymouth. So I'm here en route to a holiday in Lyme Regis, which is about an hour away. So I've popped into Weymouth because I want to try and find the location of a couple of old photos I've got out lying around. So I've got one photo of my mum when she was, I don't know, she was about 20, late teens. And it must have been around the mid-1950s. And I think it's going to be up here somewhere, which is just past the famous clock tower. So let's take a look. So yeah, it's the end of May bank holiday. And unfortunately, the weather is not so good. We've had weeks and weeks of really nice weather here in the UK. But unfortunately, that's all ended yesterday. So it's a bit of a cooler, cloudy day today. There's not many people about. So I'm just looking at my phone now. I've got the picture on there. I'm zooming in and I can see buildings with arched windows. I think it is along here somewhere. Right, there's a place it's slightly to the left of my mum's head. It says Berkeley, whether it's still called Berkeley. Let's take a look. Incredibly, there's still a place called the Berkeley Hotel. So it's obviously been there a long time. So I can use that as a guide now. So there's the hotel there. So the picture must have been taken from somewhere behind me on the beach. Let's go back down to the beach and try and find it. So I think Berkeley Hotel, slightly to the left of those steps. Yeah, that's the original steps, they're still there. I was stood in the actual spot. This is where the photograph would have been taken, about maybe a bit further back, about here I reckon. And my mum must have been stood just here, this spot here. The white paint is still there. There's still some white left. They don't look like they've been painted since then. So that one was quite easy to find then actually, because I had the Berkeley Hotel as a guide and I found the steps. So let's try to find the location for the second photo now. But before then, when we get to the famous clock tower, oh, it's a windy day. There is some footage of me in 1979 when we was down here on holiday. My dad had a cine camera then. There's a bit of moving footage of me stood right by the clock tower. Now I had what was called a ghetto blaster in those days. It was a bit of a new thing really, because up until that sort of point you had to listen to music, you literally had to be inside playing records or tapes. So for the first time you had portable music, and then there's me walking around. Unfortunately everyone else had to listen to my music. I was playing punk music at the time, I think it was. So it's just coming up to the clock tower now, and I should be able to find the exact spot because we've got the clock tower as a guide. So looking at the cine film footage, I was stood just here. So it must have been filmed from sort of over here somewhere. So here it is, the famous Jubilee Memorial. Commemorate the Jubilee of the reign of HM Queen Victoria in 1887. So now I'm just going to go down to the beach for the final location in this short trip back in time. So I think it's going to be about here somewhere on this patch of sand just there, near the clock tower, and I'll show you why it's near the clock tower in a minute. It looks like someone's had a bit of fun with some pink paint. Or it looks like ice cream, but I think it must be paint. Okay, down to the beach. So, again, I'm consulting my phone with this picture on. And this is another family member. Trying to see, there's the clock tower there. You can clearly see it's from around here somewhere. So it must be about here, I think. I'm thinking around here somewhere. Did you guess who the family member was? It's me. This must have been 1964. Summer of 64, I reckon, yeah. And there's me playing in this very spot in the sand.